Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and welcome back to my Let's Play of the Terraria Lunatic mod. We're on day 7, that's right, that's a week and I'm very proud of that. So welcome back. If any of the other episodes were scuff, don't worry about that. This one is going to top it because in today's episode, it's my goal to beat the Wall of Flesh. Now, we're using a setup that I don't necessarily go with all of the time, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I think together we can work through it. So, to begin today's episode off, I think it's important that we make our buffs, so I'm going to need some Daybloom. I'm also going to need a mushroom. I'm going to need a piece of iron. And we picked up the alchemy station in the last episode. So I'm going to slap this bad boy down. Get one of those. Get one of those. Here we go. So here's my plan. What I want to do now is I want to dive down this chasm here. This is like a proper plan. I'm going to dive down. I'm going to go to here. This is where we're going to extract the obsidian. We're going to need obsidian for hellstone ore. So we've got that sorted. I'm going to craft a potion there so that we can use it in hell, which is here. And then what we'll do is we'll use that potion to work our way through the rest of hell, gathering up anything that we can get that will help us, and mainly getting some ore so that we can make the pickaxe. That's the plan. That's the goal. I'm going to take you with me, and I'm also going to take this madman over here as well. And these are the potions that I've got. So I've got a iron skin, a regen. Let's have a little look in here as well. So we can grab a piece of heart reach, which is going to be good. We can have swiftness. We can have titan. Pretty cool. Titan might actually be really good now that I think about it. That could be really good, considering some of the eyeballs do need to be knocked back. And I think that's about it. Now, with the beeswax, I know we said we were going to make bee nades, but I think because we got the bee's knees, I don't know if we need bee nades as much. Does that make sense? So I think what I'm going to use this for is actually crafting myself my very first summoning weapon, the Hornet Staff, and it's Zelius. So that's cool. So that's like a little bit of extra damage. And if I go and get some grenades, I'm just figuring out which chest they're in. Let's sort that. Let's go buy some. I've got a couple of beeswax left over. I've got 5, so I think that will make 5 bee nades. Maybe? Have I got a demolitionist? Is he around? Let me zoom on in. Oh, he's right there. I missed him. I'll tell you what, talking about dwarves, because he's a dwarf, right? He's a dwarf. He's called Dara. I did start reading The Hobbit. I finally did it. I only read the beginning chapter, essentially, where it kind of breaks down the adventure to unfold. Essentially, I'll break it down for you, right? There's a guy called Frodo. No, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. Wrong book. Wrong book completely. Okay, there's a guy called Bilbo. Bilbo was born into a family of the Tooks and the Baggins. That was their last name. And he does not like adventuring. That's his big thing. Adventure, he don't fancy it. So one day he's out smoking a pipe. That's how they refer to it in the book. That's not me. You know, smoking a pipe, like a big long wooden pipe. And an old man approaches and it's none other than Gandalf. And he doesn't recognize Gandalf at first, and then he realizes that Gandalf is the man that his parents used to talk about, this man that whisks people away for adventures, but he does not want an adventure. So, Gandalf, in his infinite wisdom, leaves a little mark on his door, and this mark is kind of like a GPS, an old age GPS for the dwarves. And when he's going for a tea, I think that's how they kind of go about it. He like accidentally invites Gandalf for dinner, and when he invites him for dinner, well, 8 dwarves show up, and then they plan an adventure. That's it, right? That's how much I've read. That's all you're getting for now. We could find out more in tomorrow's Terraria episode. That's what we're gonna do. That's gonna be fine. But other than that, I've had a really good day. I mean, I'm always talking about my day, so I hope you've all had a good day. But I've had a really chill Sunday. I got up, I chilled. I went for a Starbucks. That's good. I don't mean Starbucks in literal sense of like, oh, it's really good. You know, you can go to any kind of coffee place. But I went and got some coffee. I did my weekly shop. I always do it on a Sunday, even though it's particularly boring. And then I'm really proud of myself for this because I got into my PJs because I was like, this is a chilling day, right? It's Sunday. And I started playing Cave Blazers, which is that game I was talking about yesterday. Thoroughly enjoying it still. I don't know. Do you know what? I don't know if I'll make videos on it, but I'm actually kind of interested to do one video just to talk about it because it's not very popular. And I think it could be a lot more popular if some more people just got to see how good it was. But here's why I'm proud. I managed to get into bed in my PJs with my Switch, and I didn't fall asleep. I'm a napper at heart. If I get into a bed and I'm in pajamas, that's it, mate. That's it. I'm a goner. Like, see you in a few hours, fam. Like, I'm not a 20-minute napper either. You know, I'm not one of these power napping kind of people. You know, like a slick businessman. No. I'll nap for a really, really long time. So, in the last episode, because we got ourselves a water bottle, a lot of people were kind of campaigning for the switch of classes. We got some people saying, hey, James, why not make a mage setup? I would make a mage setup if this goes wrong, but for now, I think I'm not going to make it just because it might be a little bit slow. I tell you what, we're going to go back up. I know, because I forgot the water walking potions, and those are absolutely crucial. Just can't do it without it. But I will take a few bits of these. You know what? I will take these mana regen potions. We'll do that. Just in case. Just in case we get there and we're like, this is rubbish. So, now that we've got all that, let's make a Let's slap this down. Let's upgrade this just off the bat, just so that we never have to worry about it again. I'm using... Oh, no. No, it's not worth it. I'm just going to use obsidian skin. I would have combined the two, but because that is warding and I don't have money to spare, I think you'll all agree that it's probably a really good idea not to worry about that. We also need to slap this bad boy down. So we'll slap this bad boy down here, and this should make us obsidian skin potions. So we can make 3 of them. That's alright. I mean, I thought we might be able to cram out 4 because of the fact that we're using that station. But that's all good. But I don't know about you guys, but I really am like a napper at heart. I love sleep. I just love it. I stay up late, even though I probably shouldn't. I stayed up really late last night. I've been doing this thing recently, and it's kind of like an old habit of mine, where I'll stay up really late playing Overwatch, but just casually, because Overwatch has like a ranked mode. And I used to be very much into the ranked mode, where every game that you play, it will increase your overall ranking, and it goes from like bronze to silver to gold to plat. And I used to be very into that, and I think diamond's the last one. And I was pretty good. I mean, I got up to like plat at one point, and then I kind of just messed around at gold. But I stopped playing that because it kind of made me hate the game, because I don't know about you, but I feel like when you take a game and you make it competitive, you can ruin it in some ways. I mean, not all games, right? There are loads of games where you make it competitive and it's even better. But this one case of Overwatch fatigue, I just got so, you know, I really just started to dislike the game. So, going on to it and just getting into quick play again, I have been thoroughly enjoying it. And, yeah, I'm just happy because it's an expensive game, right? But I feel like over the years, because I've been playing it for a good few years now, I've really gotten the value out of it because of the fact that I'll go back to it every now and again and I'll really enjoy it. Okay, so the first thing we're doing is simply just going about our day here and making sure that this whole area is able to navigate. That's all we need to do. Oh, I tell you what, I probably should do this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to grab all of these. I tell you what, I just saw the most fascinating clip. This is so interesting. So there's I've not seen it, but I've seen the trailer. There's a little scene in the new Mary Poppins film. Very British film, right? But there's a scene in the new Mary Poppins trailer where Mary Poppins, she like falls backwards into a bathtub and she gets like sucked into the bathtub. Now, if this was a different movie, if it was Stephen King's It, that would be it, you know, there'd be blood and gore everywhere. Kind of like the original Nightmare on Elm Street. If you don't know, Johnny Depp, fantastic actor, but he had his first film, his first one was Nightmare on Elm Street. And in Nightmare on Elm Street, his character dies because he gets sucked into an inflatable bed. Like, he falls back onto the bed, and then he kind of like, he gets slain or whatever in his dream. And if I remember correctly, he kind of like just turns into a big massive puddle. Not great, right? But that's that. That's it for Johnny Depp. You know, if it was any other film, that's what Mary Poppins would be doing right there. But no. But I saw this interesting clip. I recommend checking this out if you've not seen this. But they filmed it like practically rather than it be animated. So what happens is she falls back into the bathtub in real life. So you gotta go on. It's like going down a water slide. You got to go down the water slide, but with your back to the water. And you get sucked, and she gets sucked down through like a water slide and pops out the other end, and that's how they filmed it. I thought that was fascinating. Like, in a world that pretty much animates anything it needs to animate, I do feel like a lot of films get ruined these days.
Is the new currency.
We need people and resources.
What about that group in the north, New Eden?
You've come seeking help from me? You must be truly terrified.
Days because they're like, we'll animate it. This cool effect, yeah, we'll animate that. And it looks a little bit uncanny, you know? But this is one of these things where it looked so animated. If you'd have told me it wasn't, I wouldn't have believed you. But no, they filmed it in real life. Interesting stuff. I found that to be very curious. Okay, right. Here's what I need to grab. Right, before I hit the ground, water walking. There we go. So now I can navigate around. And I can go up here. And for a second, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort this inventory out. But for a second, I'm going to just equip this so I can walk back. And here's the goal. We're going to walk back. We're going to do this fight. It's going to be perfect. Okay, now usually, as you guys know, I wouldn't save this dude. But this is a horrible place to pass out. This is a very horrible place to pass out. And I'm going to have to, to let him go. Right, how much are these? These are 5? Huh, cool. Sick. Alright, that's a free weapon. But yeah, I'm going to need to kill Betsy at some point in this series, which is one of the hardest bosses. So that's going to be interesting. Like, it's not just the normal bosses. Betsy does count. And I think the events count. So it's going to have everything vanilla that you need in this series, which is kind of cool. Oh, I want this summoning device as a bit of a backup. I just need it to... No! Hey! Oh my god. Alright, that was tense. Alright, health is low. I need to find some pots and stuff to break on the way, really. That's what was going to help me. I need to regen all my health, but I think I'm nearing the end. Yeah, there's going to be no pots for me. Okay, let's... This is it. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking, you know why. You know why it's nerve-wracking. Okay, so I need the best, you know, area I can get. So I'm going to start here. We're going to... Have I got auto pulls on? No, I haven't. Right, buff up. We're going to slap down one of these. I don't use these very often. Can you? Oh, okay, right, okay. So you can't use them out of the event until the event's been done. I didn't know that. That's actually interesting. Right, we are ready to begin. Alright, bean aids to the rescue. Plenty of them, okay. Right, that's bean aids for days, lads. That's bean aids for days. Okay, now we are all about this. This is what we have to do. Hopefully this works. Please work. I would love this to work. I don't know if it's gonna. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I just fall into it? Oh, it's because my water walking potion ran out. Alright, I might have to do this for a little bit. This seems like it might be the best option now. Yeah, I might switch between the two. Because it seems like the hungry are kind of taking the bulk of the bees. It doesn't seem like the bees are really, like, hitting the wall of flesh. Okay. Right, this is fine. I haven't got much health. That's my only problem. So I can't really get hit too many times and stuff. Okay, hungry. Give me lots of health. Alright, health. Oh, man, it's taken a bit of a beating. Alright, that's my first heal. Alright, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get them to bounce off the roof. That's the approach I'm going for here. Okay. Alright, keep bouncing off the roof. Alright, just swapping between them because then I've got like a nice little chance. Then I've used both things then. Alright, let's try and take out some of these hungry. Just real quick. Oh, that's not nice. Okay, keeping this going, keeping this going. Oh, look at that health. That health is actually going down. That's what I really wanted. I needed it to make, like... My worry is that it wouldn't do enough damage. That was one big thing as well. Like, if I'm not hitting them with the bees properly... The only problem is this might be one of these fights where it catches up a bit too quick. Not fully certain. Alright, chuck in a load of bees. Oh, man, that's it. Okay. Oh, I really created a terrible situation for myself there. That was not a good, like, yeah, that was not a good, clean setup then. Oh, God, these hungry are really stretching out. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, right. Thank God for the obsidian shield. Because otherwise that wouldn't have been possible. No? Wait, I got hit. Oh, that was weird. That was like almost not having an obsidian shield then. Or did I just get knocked back? Is that what that was? I don't know. Alright, we are running out of space now. I think we're running out of space. I'm fairly certain we are. Okay. Oh, this is so tense. It's because I'm so far away I can't really see what's going on. Come on. Come on, we got this. Right. Keep this backed up. Back it up. Come on. No. Wait. Why am I getting knocked back? Is it just me or am I getting knocked back? What? Come on. Oh, we didn't have much left either. Oh, no. No. Oh, it sucked. Spent so long on that. That's so scuff. Oh, man. Right. Well, we need to think of a new plan then. Well, I tell you what we do. I think the first thing I need to do is make a fresh set of buffs, because I'm going to need to do this again. Alright, here's the plan. Got a new plan. So, Wall of Flesh. Here's what we do. We take the Molotov cocktail idea that you guys gave me, and we create a little bit of a row, and we use the Molotov cocktails to destroy the Hungry at the very start of the fight, right? And then those Molotov cocktails kind of replace what we did with the Beanades, because the Beanades were really good at getting rid of a lot of the Hungry. And then what we'll do is, because it's nighttime now, we'll wait around and we'll get a Fallen Star, and we'll make either like a mana upgrade or a mana power potion. I'm going to go with the mana power potion. And then if we get a mana power potion, then we can use the setup that we've got, because I forgot that Meteorite is actually giving me a big boost in mana damage. So, that being said, let's turn some cobwebs into silk. Just like so. So now I've got 9. Then I can make the rest of these Molotov cocktails. So now I have an absolute bunch of them. Okay. And then now what I need to do is walk around and find me some Fallen Stars. Alright. Here's hoping this plan works. Because I'm trying to speedrun and I'm like, you know, I'm not that great at it. But I want this to go well. I mean, I'm kind of rushing into it, if that makes sense. Because of the fact I wanna speed run it a little bit. Do you get what I mean? It's like the added pressure of the mod makes you want to do plans like this. I think this is gonna work. I'm not gonna build the platform, by the way. I'm just gonna like let them explode upon each other. Sorry, I was just up there waiting for health. I actually got here to summon it and died just a minute ago. So I wasted the potion, but that's all right. Okay. Here we go. Alright, let's see how this does. I don't know if this will work that well. I think when I hit it right, it kind of works. But when I don't hit it right, it's pretty bad. Okay. Right, I'm just going to go to using the water bolt, and that should be that. Okay, so I'll use a bit of both again. But I'm hoping the added damage from the water bolt is going to be a little bit better. I was going to keep an eye on space here. I know that I need to do it quicker, though. That's the thing. Because of the fact that, because last time we ran out of arena, didn't we? Okay. I like this weapon. This is really good. It's good because you can kind of keep a distance and be pushy with it. Okay. Right, it's keeping this train going. Oh, man, I wish I had the heart reach still. But hey, whatever. Oh, who needs it? Just got loads then. Yeah, when I said today would be scuff, I mean it in the sense of like, I get a little bit frantic when I know I'm under pressure. And my my ability to really tell a good story under pressure. No, I knew this, no. So, I apologize for the amount of jump cuts today. I'm trying to make sure that you guys get your money's worth by clicking on today's episode. I mean, it's free, but you know what I mean. I'm just going to have to do it without buffs, though, because I don't want to keep using up all my buffs. It's already been, like, a big impracticality making the buffs so far. That's definitely one thing that takes up a lot of time. I think that's going to really get us in hard mode. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This is it, this is it, this is it. God, health bar, why are you so small but you look so large? Come on. Hey, alright. Well, that killed a little bit of time. So I'm going to wait around for my guide and then we'll do the final fight. I might jump cut it a little bit just because we've been doing this for a while. Can't submit this, though. It doesn't extend the days. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh well. You can wear it, though. Looks nice. And for one final time, we begin. Oh, man. Too many jump cuts today. I don't like it. I like our old style. Let's go back to chatting. Okay, so there will be another jump cut probably. Just to keep this fight a little bit shorter because we have done this fight. Well, this will be our third time today, so it is a lot. It's definitely a bit too many. I'm throwing them into the lava, which is probably not great. Okay. That being said, We now have a rocking setup. You know what? Let's just do this properly. Let's do it. Let's do it. We've got a good arena. We've got water walking. We've got obsidian skin. This is perfect. I've hobbled together my items. I've got a setup. The weapon getting us through was waiting for us all along. Like if we beat this using the demonic water bolt, it's important to know we have this demonic water bolt all this time and never knew to use it because we didn't know it was in the dungeon. Which, when speedrunning Terraria, you would think would be the first place I would look, but no, no, no. Okay, have I got right? Okay, I was just making sure. I've definitely got knockback on. Oh man, I tell you. Oh wait, I just realized what it. Oh right, okay, I've just realized what I must have done. So earlier I was moaning about not having knockback and vulnerability, but I just realized if I double tap into an enemy, that will push me back. Oh my god. Right, I'm so sorry. If you're really good at Terraria and just instantly recognize that, I proper apologize. Or maybe you're learning something new with me. Okay. Right. Okay. Right, we're carrying this on. This is going good. Brett the guide has arrived. Thank you very much, Brett. Hopefully I won't need to slay you to get a boss. Okay, that's my mana power potion taken again. Mana's regenning nice. I'm just firing away, hoping that it's landing. Let's see if we've got to the cursed... I don't know if we've got to the cursed area yet. I think that's coming up. The area that killed me. Okay. Right, I need to speed things. Here it is. Yep, reshuffled around this time. I learnt my lesson. I should have learnt it the first time when I said, this will be the end of me in the first run. Ah. Oh. Right, so we've got a minute left on our buffs. So I do need to speed this up along. Okay, we're into, once again, uncharted territory, so this is not great. I should probably move things along a little bit more, actually. Okay, come on. I really need the mana regen to stick. That's the thing that's the potion I need not to run out the most. Hey! We did it! Oh, we did it! Finally! Oh my god. Hell yeah. Did I get my mask? Where's my mask? Is it in there? I don't get it. Where is it? Where's my mask? Oh, it's there. Oh my god. I was like, are you serious? I was like, I worked this hard? No mask? Okay, right. Well, let's hand this bad boy in. Way! A genuine wall of flesh mask. Much thanks. Ah, you cleared up that fleshy blockage yourself. I wondered what happened to the plumber we called. Okay, so we've got 14 days remaining, so it's given us a big bonus for hitting hard mode. Very nice, but I've already got a Queen Bee mask. I expect the giant toys worm got one. Okay, cool. Right, open this up. Hell yeah, we got a demon heart. We got a summoner's emblem, so that's pretty interesting. I don't usually get that, so I can have... Oh, it just gives you extra damage. I got a godly laser rifle. That's perfect, because that's a mana weapon, and we have this kind of mana loadout at the minute. How come that didn't give over? Oh, did I get one from the... Oh, I got one from the bag. Okay, right. Well, that does it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know an episode where you have a lot of Wall of Flesh fights can be a little bit boring, but you've been cool. Thanks for hanging, and I'll see you in the next...